morning. I'm very glad to be here. Humanism. Humanism consists of a number of different areas: skepticism, agnosticism, atheism. But in all those areas, it's a distinguished tradition and worldview that goes all the way back to ancient days, ancient Greece, pre-Socratics. There's an Indian tradition, and in the most recent expression we see today comes out of the European Enlightenment. It's a worldview of the pursuit of truth and ethics based on knowledge, evidence, and reason. And it seeks those using the best tools and the most reliable tools that we have, and applying that knowledge based on compassion and reason to maximize our fulfillment and meaning in this life that we know in this world. Now, we are often cast in a prophetic role that many religious faiths have, as far as criticizing, challenging established authority, but ultimately it's a matter of seeking the fulfillment and meaning that we can enjoy in this world through the knowledge and the evidence that we can find in this life. I first want to just extend a thank you to Chandra to let me know that we are all Muslims here, regardless. And talking with Dr. Moaz earlier today, I think we're going to learn sooner that atheists are also all Jewish. So lots of commonality here. I had no idea before arriving. Well, as an atheist or humanist, I did wonder what someone like me could contribute to a conference with the theme, Keeping Faith Alive in Contemporary Society. But while humanists might lack any faith insofar as any supernatural purpose or forces, we certainly have faith insofar as believing in the ability of humankind to improve our lot, to use our power of logic and reason to create a better world, and in relying on our tools of science as the best tools we have towards expanding our understanding and compassion of the world. Science is compatible with our faith and is actually a fairly necessary component of that. For humanists, it's probably the most profound source of our own self-defined spirituality. Faith in progress and knowledge, which comes from the discovery and the unlocking of the intricacies and wonders of the universe and of ourselves. Recognizing our place in the timeline and place in the universe, grasping the immense, beautiful complexities of that universe and the subtlety of life, the unavoidable sense of elation and humility, which arises out of such recognitions, is absolutely spiritual. Albert Einstein said that the most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all art and all science. To know that what is impenetrable to us really exists, manifesting itself as the highest wisdom and the most radiant beauty, which our dull facilities can comprehend only in the most primitive forms. This knowledge, this feeling, is at the center of true religiousness. In this sense, and in this sense only, I belong to the ranks of the devoutly religious men. There is certainly plenty of mystery, awe, and wonder out there. But that awe and wonder only increase as we come to understand the mechanisms that lie behind those mysteries. As long as there have been human beings, we have struggled with the deep and fundamental questions which evoke wonder and stir us into at least a tentative awareness. Questions on the nature of consciousness, the origins of life on our planet, the beginnings of the earth, on the advent, nature, and ultimate destiny of the universe. Carl Sagan pointed out that we inhabit a universe where atoms are made in the centers of stars, where each second, 1,000 suns are born, where life is sparked by sunlight and lightning in the airs and waters of youthful planets, where the raw material for biological evolution is sometimes made by the explosion of a star halfway across the Milky Way, where a thing as beautiful as a galaxy is formed 100 billion times. A cosmos of quasars and quarks, snowflakes and fireflies, where there may be black holes and other universes, and even extraterrestrial civilizations whose existence we may still yet discover. And we live in an extraordinary age. These are times of stunning changes in social organization, economic well-being, moral and ethical precepts, philosophical and religious perspectives, and human self-knowledge, as well as in our understanding of our vast universe in which we are embedded like a grain of sand in a cosmic ocean. We now understand that the universe is indifferent to us, and that we are insignificant with it. It does not care whether you or I, or even our species, or anything on this planet lives or dies. We now know that there was no intention or design in our coming to be, and there will be no intention or design involved when this planet burns away in the incineration of our expanding sun in a few billion years, or perhaps sooner, when a comet or asteroid slams into our planet and thus wiping out all but the smallest life and restarting the cycle of life on this planet all over again. However, as insignificant as we are to this universe, as insignificant as we appear to be, we do have one amazing trait. We have sentience. We know we are alive. We know we exist, as Rene Descartes famously pointed out. And we know that our actions have consequences on ourselves and on the world around us. We can even understand what those consequences are before choosing them. So we have purpose. And in that sense, we have become something like gods ourselves. It is our choices and actions that determine what kind of world we will live in today and our children will live in tomorrow. Now, that's not meant to be boasting in any way. It's a heavy responsibility, and one that too many people fail to accept in their own lives. But it is the fact that we know we exist and that our actions have consequences that provides mankind with the opportunity to create meaning, to create purpose. That we can choose our actions based on those consequences is the basis of our morality. And choosing our actions based on an expectation of building a better future, of believing that we can overcome the current obstacles and challenges that face us today, is the basis of humanistic faith. And because the current obstacles and challenges facing us today, because those obstacles and challenges facing us today are so immense and so urgent, using the best tools we can identify to address those obstacles and challenges becomes a moral imperative.